Jackson for the way he makes me feel when I watch his movie. However, he remains the same guy on and off the camera. So I don't see where he's played a role where he's shown me like, and if so, a role where I'm like, oh, he did such a great job of playing this role. Like when I talk about acting, and I'm talking about the ones that are really like we're showcasing Mount Rushmore type acting. I'm talking about the ones that if I give you a script, you can do whatever. You're versatile. You can do whatever it is. Whether that means you're classically trained or not, you have the ability. I've never seen Sam take on a Shakespearean role. I've never seen Sam do anything outside of the box that doesn't amount to him yelling and screaming or being angry. So I think the closest version of that would have been the Ptolemy movie that I saw him do recently, and even in that, yes, and even in that, you still get the yelling and the angriness, and then a version that kind of calms down and back and forth. But I'm not trying to sit here and besmirch Samuel L. Jackson. That let's be very clear on that. I think he's a phenomenal actor. But when it comes to my Mount Rushmore and the critiques that I'm going to come with your versatility. Are you able to do multiple roles and change who you become? Jeffrey Wright played a Dominican,
Mr. Peoples,
and then turn right around and be the Watcher, nigga. Like,
yeah.
Then turn
and
around,
Commissioner Gordon,
and be Commissioner Gordon. All of which are different toned, different expressives, different things. Like that's what I'm like. Ooh.
All right. I hear you. Well, I don't think Robin Williams had any theater training as well, and I don't know if that could be the same case.
You would be wrong. You would be wrong. I don't know if you listen in terms of what I'm talking about as far as versatility. You just said it. You took Robin Williams, who started on Mork and Mindy with the Nanoos, funny, just comedic, a spin, to a dude who did a movie called, and I wanted to show you the depth in which.
Hold on, listen. What you're doing is you're showing me his range, but what you used against Samuel L. Jackson was his lack of ability or his lack of Shakespearean acting chops.
No.
You said that he didn't play in Shakespeare.
So listen, this is
now I already agree with you. So I'm not trying to.
Because you do this a lot. Mention one thing and you isolate the one thing that I was talking about.
Because you said it.
I mentioned it. I mentioned that as
which is the same thing as saying
it's part of. I mentioned it as part of a critique. What I'm saying is that it showed that the Shakespearean aspect shows versatility, meaning that you can step outside of your natural box of being and be something that you're not comfortable being and do it well. So that's what I'm saying as far as that. That's why I use it as an example. But with who were we just talking about?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams has done those roles as well. He's been able to broach those as well. You forget this man played Mr. Doubtfire, Miss Doubtfire. This man played.
What's that to do with Shakespeare? You use the word. Don't get mad at me because I keep bringing up the fact that you use Shakespeare and the fact that Samuel L. Jackson did not.
I get what you're saying. You're trying to say what type of extremes he goes through in his ranges and his performances.
I get that. Okay.
Part. So because Shakespeare is considered like a very far extreme. When Denzel does Othello, it's like it's an extreme. Sam Jackson. I think
Denzel did Macbeth.
Lawrence Fishburne.
My bad. Macbeth. But I would argue like Sam has shown range. It's just that for us, a lot of times there's three things that's happening. Mm-hmm. One, we could always see the Sam Jackson in his performance. We just identify with him in that way. Two, my man might be getting typecast.